right. Power to the faith.
Next, I'd like to ask one of our strong soldiers to come on over here, Brother Zechariah Jackson, has been a member of Power from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask him to come on over and say a couple words.
Yes, yes. I'm honored to be here. I'm Reverend Zechariah Jackson from the church. What's happening now? Anything I've done with Chairman Hatcher and my church is I've brought all the politicians, the mayor will tell you, I brought them all to the table to talk issues. I know that we're at a humble state here in my church history, but I did go out my way to bring them to the table, not far.
All right, brother.
People often say to the Reverend Zechariah, why do you say keep hope alive like Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson? So they say you trying to carve yourself like Reverend Jesse Jackson. Well, I say to them, well, who would you like me to carve myself after? John Dillinger? That is the problem here today. Because, see, we are not going back into those books and pulling out those iconic leaders and trying to pattern ourselves after them. The brother spoke earlier about that opium come to America. Okay, let it come on in if it does. I don't know that to be true. The route that he said. But it won't work if you don't take it. Honesty will beat all this stuff down. You see, people say that folk are selling drugs trying to help the family and things of that nature. But if you ever notice crooked money, never go to the shop, never go to the supermarket and buy food, and always buy from a little store. You understand? Because it's crooked. And if it's crooked, confusion comes with it. And God do not work in confusion. Our community need a burn. We need a burn. See, because see, we are over here on one thing. We got the political people in place that we wanted. You understand? We got rights now that we grandmama or mama, if you're old enough, did not have. But we continue to, you know, if you go to that Apollo 13 thing, we're drifting in space. You see, NASA said, you know, we got to put a burn together. We got to bring them back or they're going to go out. And that's where we're headed. You know, I just let you know this right here that we all got the same story. No matter whether we black, brown, poor, white, we all basically read it the same way. But we got to come on together on this thing. And we can pull each other out of their hole. You see, when I look at Chile a few weeks ago, the whole world worked together, day and night, to pull 33 miners out. It wasn't just Chile, it was the whole world. So we have to incorporate the whole world. Every state in the union has got problems the same as Plainfield. We're not trying to banish Plainfield with this thing. We're talking about to get rid of it. How do you get rid of a headache unless you talk about it? You gotta ask them to get rid of it. So we got a headache, and we got to get rid of it. We need to burn, and we got to light the fire. We are not cattle or lost sheep, and anybody can just throw anything in our community and we go for it. Not that ain't who we are. That ain't the God I serve. He tell us that's who we are. He told us that we're powerful people. He told us that when we make up our mind to make a change, it can happen. And God be with you. Keep hope alive.
I want to thank him.